The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And you know, I'm your boy. Did I already say I'm your boy AT2? You already know. Yo, today I had to write down a whole bunch of notes because this situation is crazy. But how are y'all doing? I didn't go live yesterday. I could have went live yesterday, but I decided not to. You know, I had a headache on Saturday, and then on Sunday I still had a headache, and then after that, it was the Warriors game. So, and then I didn't feel like going on after the Warriors. Shout out to the Warriors. They won, by the way. This is what I suspected, man. Right. We're going to get into it. What's up, Keena? Who else we got up here? Shout out to Vegas Girl, Wendy, Lucas, and Mina. Shout out to y'all, my moderators. Wendy Lynn, shout out to all my members too, by the way. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Shout out to Raz. What's up, Raz? How you doing? How you feeling? All right, make sure y'all hit that like button too. Make sure you share this video. And of course, Mr. 10K here. Thank you to everybody who has been congratulating me. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot. Yeah, and yeah, my new name is Mr. 10K, by the way. Yes. What's up, Tracy? What's up, AK? And thank you, AK, for the Venmo. I appreciate that. What's up, Patricia? All right. What's up, CC Miller? What's up? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I was waiting because I hate repeating myself, so that's why I always kill time. If people wondering why I always take too long to get into it, that's the reason why. Yeah, hashtag Mr. 10K. All right. So some source had told me, and I kind of looked at things and I was like, this makes sense. So I want to bring it to y'all. So this is an exclusive. This is the AT2 exclusive right here. You know, give me my credit. Anyway, so it has been reported to me that Bernie and I'm gonna say Bernie and company, but Bernie and the producers allegedly were the people leaking out the story about Wendy's health. Not necessarily, about the wheelchair and stuff like that, because we've seen Wendy in the wheelchair and stuff like that. However, saying that she's wheelchair bound, she can't walk, and then the dementia part. Now, I was kind of wondering, like, what's going on with the whole dementia thing. And the thing is the reason why Bernie and company allegedly were the ones to put that Wendy had dementia and she wasn't in her right frame of mind was for the public perception. And some of y'all are like, okay, public perception, what do you mean by that? Basically, if they had said, oh, Wendy is not feeling well due to her Graves' disease, we've been like, oh, we hope Wendy comes back, blah, 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 blah. But if you say, oh, she's a little loopy in the head and she can't think straight and she got dementia, then this is how they were able to proceed with, basically getting rid of Wendy. Because if it looks like because what they were thinking in their head, if it looks like Wendy just was sick and they decided to just be like, okay, well, we ain't gonna wait for you and get rid of you. Hear me out. Public perception already bad, but because they added in the whole dementia, she can't think for herself, and she does these sporadic interviews, phone interviews, talking to Fat Joe and stuff like that. They're able to plant the seeds. Now, I hate to use the age thing, but as you age, you're not as quick on your toes. You ain't as quick on your feet. Like, I'll give you an example. My grandma used to always call me, one of my uncle's names, like she'd be like, AT2, like instead of calling me AT2, instead of calling me Andre, she'd be like, yeah, Derek, or she'll call me like a different name. I'll be like, Grandma, that's not my name. Like, it's like little things like that they catch on to. So when you see Wendy and she's kind of like sporadic and stuff like that, it's not that she has dementia. She just kind of like, she's always been like a spaz, like how do I say? She's always been somebody who kind of played into that stereotype of being like a dumb blonde kind of thing. Kind of like quirky. Y'all know what I mean, right? She's never presented herself as being like so well prompted, educated. She's never been that way. So they were able to plant the seeds out there and leak stuff. So it wasn't like the lower end staffers. It was actually the big wigs passing it on to people to give to the press. Because let's be honest, Wendy basically thought, like, all the rumors about her health and stuff like that. She was just all like, oh, this is just another day, of being a public figure. She didn't think anything of it. It wasn't until this whole Wells Fargo case came in where they were all like, oh, well, she got dementia, she got this and got that. And they were trying to do the guardianship. Now, Wendy took it seriously. So a lot of y'all probably are like, why didn't, Wendy get ahead of this? Well, she was just thinking like this was just the average that, she'd been through a lot, especially with her husband and, with the cheating and the baby and stuff like that, her Kevin Hunter, she's been through it all. And so now, she was just thinking like, oh, this is just something that's going to pass. She didn't know that Bernie was trying to get guardianship and all this stuff. And then, the credit card thing. She said in that one video, Bernie used my credit card. Y'all remember that, right? Bernie used my credit card. So Bernie was the one to actually, and some people are wondering like, well, how did he get his credit card? Remember, he was Wendy's manager. He was like her right-hand man. She trusted him. Like it's hard to describe this, but he necessarily wasn't on the account, but it wasn't uncommon for her to give like a credit card or something to that effect to him, or have him handle some kind of financial business. Necessarily he wasn't, he didn't have access to the account pulling money and stuff like that, but he did have a credit card, and she would tell him to do things for her, and he would just handle things because he was like the go-to man. You got to remember, Wendy is used to having a go-to man. What's up, Mod Squad 30? Thank you for coming. What's up, Dorothy? What's up, everybody? I see y'all coming. But Bernie was the right-hand man. He was the Kevin Hunter. Because remember, Kevin handled everything, but now she had Bernie and he was handling everything. So it was easy for him to get that kind of access and stuff like that to certain things. So this is why at first, people were wondering like, well, how did he get access to the card? No, she trusted him originally. And then, once the relationship went south, she was all like, yo, you still using my card? And that's why she said that in that video. Another thing is, Wendy was focused on her health. The producers and Bernie was focused on getting her back in that chair. They did not care for her health. That's a mean way to say it, but what they're thinking about is business. You got to remember, I get it. They're thinking about business. It's just not the right way to do it. I also wanted to say that they were, because I looked at the whole, remember they were saying like Sherry Shepherd was having the best ratings and stuff like that. And the ratings went up since Sherry Shepherd came on the show. Now, if you look at those articles, y'all missed a point to that. And this is another thing why now the source didn't tell me about this, but I think they planted the whole Sherry Shepherd ratings are doing so well thing. It's not that it wasn't doing well. They were comparing Sherry Shepherd ratings to when they were doing replays in August and September when Wendy was supposed to come back. Of course, your replay shows aren't going to do as well as the new shows. So, of course, you would see an uptick in the ratings. Y'all, this was, you see, that's why you got to read everything. When you read these articles, you just can't read the title. You got to read everything. I'm going to say that again. So this whole Sherry Shepherd ratings are the best, right? This whole Sherry Shepherd ratings are the best. They were comparing it to the August, September on the Wendy Show replays. They were comparing that. They weren't comparing like Wendy's, previous seasons when she was on the show compared to now. Something else I wanted to point out. Now, I would say this. They were smart for doing this whole, how you doing thing. They're how you doing, all that. They added that into the statement. Let me show you guys the statement. But first, let me go ahead and play a commercial, and then we'll be right back. Make sure you guys hit that like button, of course, and then we'll continue with the show.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, AT2. And a lot of people want to know, like, hey, AT2, I want to be able to use StreamYard like you. Can you help me out? Well, you are in luck. I am going to go ahead and be teaching StreamYard classes. Go ahead and hit me up on Instagram, either at AT2_for_real, or hit me up via email at AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. Again, AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. I'll definitely hit you back, let you know what the price is, because you can't be telling everybody your prices. Hey, do you have a business, a YouTube channel, or whatever you want to promote on AT2's channel?
Yeah, I'm AT2.
If you want to promote on my channel, please just let me know. I can even create the promo video for you if you would like. Just hit me up either in the DM on Instagram, AT2_for_real, or hit me up via email at AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. Again, that's AT2entertainmentbooking@gmail.com. I'll let you know the prices, what I can help you with, and we'll come up with a plan. Another thing, I'm unemployed, so I can't be hooking y'all up with discounts and stuff until the business get off the ground. Y'all know what it. Help a brother out. Y'all know how it is.
All right, so I wanted to show you guys this. The reason why I wanted to show it was because this was the last time they gave like an update on Wendy specifically. This was the last update that they gave on Wendy specifically on the Instagram account. Now, it says what it says, but this was from November 8th. Oh, I forgot the other screenshot, y'all. I wanted to show you this because this says November 8th. The stories didn't start leaking out about Wendy being wheelchair bound and having dementia until later on that month. I believe it was like the 22nd of November. That's when the 20 something. That's when the stories about Wendy being confined to a wheelchair, having dementia. That's when that all came out. So back in November, they started to realize, oh, it don't seem like Wendy is coming back. So again, this was a part of them planting all the seeds. They were getting ready to X her out. They were getting ready to already get the ball in motion to get rid of her. So, I realized that was the last specific Wendy statement. Any other statements were about like, hey, we're holding off coming back. We're going to take a break and then come back. But it had nothing to do with Wendy ever coming back. It was all about the show. That's why it's called The Wendy Show, because it's all about the show. It was never about once after that statement, they realized she wasn't coming back, y'all. And so they started planting the seeds, because basically Wells Fargo, a lot of y'all don't realize, Wells Fargo is not, from what we see, Wells Fargo is not going by any information like from a doctor that says Wendy is crazy, she has dementia, she can't think for herself. They're going by secondhand information, and that information was coming from Bernie and company. That's where the information was coming from. Did I say? I already said allegedly. Bernie and company. That's where that information was coming from. That was not coming from anybody from her family or her doctor handing like a note to the bank or anything like that. This is secondhand information, y'all. This was all a setup. And we're not going to say Wells Fargo ain't off the hook, because definitely that Lori Striller or Schiller, whatever, Chinchilla, whatever her name is, definitely could be a part of this as well. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and add on Buzz. Oh, no. My computer froze. Here we go. Hold on. Buzz, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, my my damn laptop froze, but I can still use my phone. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Just real quickly, because as you know, I'm at work. When am I not at work, right?
Right.
So listen. So basically, what you're getting is what I've gotten too. So everybody can't be lying about this. Everybody can't be lying. That's why I wanted to call in real quick, because remember, I told you, I said my sources are telling me that Wendy, and this is what basically Choke No Joke said when he brought this whole thing out, when the case was brought, when he brought out the case. He was saying that, okay, she was dealing with some mental issues, depression issues, and substance abuse issues. And they wanted to basically just throw her in another hospital like they had been doing, and just throw her back up there like they had done before, because this is not the first time. And again, this is not taking Lori, this is not taking Fargo off the hook. This is not even taking Wendy off the hook, because Wendy had her own issues, but they used that to play again. They used that against her though, because again, what happened was she was having her issues. They wanted to send her to another little hospital that they always send her to, then clean her up, get her back out there. When she decided that, she said that she wasn't going to do that anymore, she was actually going to focus on her health, they went ahead and started leaking stories, because they felt like, okay, if she ain't gonna come back and we done already gave her this money, because you gotta remember, she's already been paid.
Right.
And so now they gotta pay her plus the guest host. This is a business. They were like, oh, hell no, we're not taking this. So they leaked the information to try to get her to come back. I think it was an issue to try to get her to come back to prove that she was in a sound mind. Like, oh, yeah, this will definitely make her want to come back, because she'll have to prove that she's in a sound mind. What better way to prove that you're in a sound mind by coming back to work? Well, she didn't do that. So more stuff got leaked out. Remember when this first happened, everybody was in agreement. They were all leaking, as you pointed out, group statements. But when she left them, we got no more group statements. We never got the long drawn out statements anymore, because she was like, I'm going to go focus on my health with my family. They didn't want that. They want her in New York, throw her somewhere, get her cleaned up enough to go throw her back on that stage.
Right. Dress her up, make her look pretty, make her read some lines, and then throw her back out there.
Yep. And when she didn't do that, they
didn't like it.
Nope.
And like I was saying, when they say, she has Graves' disease, and then say if they try to say like, okay, well, we're going to just go ahead and replace her, that kind of looked like, well, damn, you holding her disease against her. But if you say, oh, she's a little, Wendy is not there, that's a lot more easier for the public to digest, because they're like, okay, well, mentally she's not there. So, how can she proceed with the show?
And you already got people saying, did you see the Fat Joe interview? Maybe they know something we don't, and maybe she should have her money put up. No, if we're not locking up Britney Spears' money anymore, Amanda Bynes' money anymore, heck, Antonio Brown's, he around here, acting crazy, getting undressed in a football field and all that other stuff. Come on, and we know publicly that all these people I just named have mental issues, okay?
Right.
Kanye West. I'm not saying any of these people deserve to have their money locked up. I'm just saying that these are people that we know for a fact that have mental issues but get access to their money. So why not her? Ain't nobody trying to excuse her, but it's just like, y'all not going to get me with this setup. Y'all not.
Right. And that's my thing too, because it just seems like it's not even them just trying to get rid of her. It's like they're trying to control her and put her in a conservatorship type situation. and it's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Like
getting sad.
it's crazy because I'm just thinking like you'll put her in this situation, right? Where you control everything, you control her money, control what she does, and then that's still not going to make her like want to come back to the show because she still has to agree to perform. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to jump off.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and jump off. Thank you for coming up, Buzz. I appreciate that.
You know what? Actually, I'm good for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to really jump off. I just want to come back on what you just said
Okay,
about
go
them
ahead.
trying to get rid of her. You're right. They tried to get rid of her, but again, like you said, they needed just cause. They were tired
Mhm.
of her mess, and so they set her up for the ultimate setup.
Right. They set her up for the ultimate setup. They set her up for the okey doke. Like, and I think, I do believe that she doesn't have like a team behind her. I think it's just friends helping her, and they necessarily don't get the workings of TV. You know what I mean? And like the politics behind it. So she doesn't, it's not that she doesn't have anybody. She doesn't have anyone like business savvy when it comes to TV. You know what I
Ex-
mean?
Exactly. And at this point, we need to start a free Wendy movement because this is crazy.
Hashtag free Wendy, everybody. Put that in the chat.
All right,
But
y'all. I'm done. I'm gonna go back in the chat. I got to get back to work.
all right, you have a good one. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate that, Buzz.
You, no problem. Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Yeah, I was just thinking about something as well too. Um, you you can kind of take when someone is alone and like they don't have anybody else, you can really attack, and you can really get you can get rid of people. How do I put that? No, I said that wrong. It's kind of like so a lion is strong, right? But have you ever seen a lion by itself with a pack of hyenas? This is Bernie and the team. So Bernie and the team, they get a pack of hyenas, right? And Wendy is a lion. Now a lion is strong, however, against a herd of hyenas, that lion can be overtaken. Because Wendy is by herself, they were trying to overthrow her. You know? Y'all seen The Lion King? I'm just kidding, but no. But no, I'm talking about in real life with hyenas. That's how they attack lions and stuff like that. They do it in a pack. But if there's another lion behind them, like if there's two lions, then that pack can't take on the lions. But because Wendy is a lion by herself, they're able to. That's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do. So I hope this lawyer. Shout out to LaShawn Thomas. She is the lawyer on this case. Shout out to that lawyer because I really do hope that she is able to turn this and flip this around because, she has until July to prove that, she's okay and sound mind and stuff like that. But to me, it almost like that just gives them enough time to build up on the case. And I think Heart of Inspiration had said that too. Well, a lot of you had said that, but I remember Heart of Inspiration had said like this probably just gives them time to build upon that situation and really take Wendy down and keep her in this. It's not a conservatorship, but when you can't control your own finances or anything like that, it's not freedom. It's definitely not freedom. Right, Wendy? Right. This is what happens when there are greedy folks behind you. And you never know anyone's true intentions until money is involved. Let me tell you that. You never know anyone's true intentions until money is involved. And I think they will do that. I definitely smooth. I think they will do that. It needs to be done. It needs to be done at this point to show like, hey, I'm okay. Because if they, whether or not, I don't think Bernie or, anybody associated with her business should have control over her. That's crazy to me. If anything, it should at least be a family member. Maybe not Tommy, but Lil Kevin. A lot of people are saying Lil Kevin is too young to be the power of attorney and all this stuff. You have to remember, that's really the only person we can trust at this time. Y'all ain't thinking about the bigger picture. Lil Kev is the only one we can trust at this time that wouldn't have any ulterior motives or anything like that, Wendy didn't have to deal with all this when she was with Kevin. Right, that's true. A lot of people pointed that out. Even though they say he was like a Suge Knight, he did. He was doing. Now, no, I don't want to say he was doing something right. There's a good and a bad with everybody. We'll say that there's a good and there's a bad. Weigh your options. Oh, damn it. Now they're doing construction. Okay. Well, it's time for me to get up off of here because they're doing construction now. But don't forget, today is AT2 Appreciation Week. Thank y'all for getting me to 10K. I appreciate every single one of y'all, everybody who subscribed, all the new people, old people, just everybody, because I couldn't have done it without y'all. So I do want to say this too. We are bringing back Dr. Love. Yes, Dr. Dr. A.T. Love. And I'm giving relationship advice, any kind of advice that you want, help in your love life, relationship, marriage. Go ahead and ask me, hit me up on Instagram, or you can put it down in the comment section and we'll go ahead and answer it. I'm going to try to do it tonight. Depending on how many questions, I'm going to try to do it tonight. So we're going to have fun, y'all. So be prepared. Thank you. Heart of Inspiration is going live in 30 minutes, so make sure you guys check her out. All right, y'all. We gonna get out of here. Deuces. Love y'all. We out.